What's going on, everybody? This is Hunter. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Today we have got a treat for you, baby. This is the 2026 Timber Ridge 260L. So this is going to be a one bedroom, one bath loft unit for a park model. Now today I am in Middlebury, Indiana, down at Woodland Park RV, where they have about 6 different models that I'm going to be shooting here today. So there's going to be a lot of good content coming out about them. Now, one thing that I have learned from being here for the better part of the morning so far is these are very well built, well decored park models. I mean, these things are absolutely beautiful. I have not been through a ton of brands, but I have a hard time believing that there is many that are standing up to this, because they have a real residential touch to them. Now, this one in particular, like I said, the Timber Ridge 260L. I got my little cheat sheet here that I'll also put down in the description. But one thing that I appreciated that I'll most definitely link is their interactive website, where you can get on there and kind of custom build to how you would like. Like if you want a different decor, heck, maybe you're getting a little crazy and you want like something like that blue sucker down there, you can do stuff like that all on their website. So pretty darn neat. Now this one has the slate siding with the cedar soffit drip edge and pillars that you can see there. So it really kind of mixes up the decor. It's going to be a 4-axle unit. Now this park model is going to be for the US, so it's under 400 square feet. But this is going to be something that you're going to plop and drop. You know, you see these things driving down the highway with the wide load body signs. That is exactly what this is. So very residential, 2x4s for the sidewalls, 2x6 for the flooring. But I'll tell you what, if you guys don't mind, drop a comment, a like, say hello, anything to help push this video out, because this is brand new to me and I want to get invited to a whole bunch of different park model manufacturers or even tiny home villages across the country. But right when you walk in, I mean, what do you think? It is so different than anything that I am used to recording. But what I'll tell you right now, I love the kitchen area. So since they are a little bit wider, you get some more play around room. I mean, nice tall, high ceilings as well. And then, I mean, just the kitchen counter space is amazing. It also comes with plenty of storage, both above and below. Look at the size of that sink and oven. So like real residential. I even like the tile backdrop that they got back behind there. And then up above, you have the loft, which kind of has 2 sections, even though it's built into one. And I'm 6 feet tall, and you can darn near stand in it. Well, I guess I shouldn't say that. From the second step up, you'll see later, I can stand from there. So I bet if you're probably like under 5 feet, you could stand up in that thing. It is pretty darn insane. I also love all the natural lighting you get, and I have the windows closed over here, or the blinds drawn and then open over here, so you can kind of get a feel for it. But then right over here, you got kind of this triple stack window, which is super, super neat. Now the flooring on this is a little bit different as well. So they're going to use a PVC flooring, so they're all going to be the hand-laid tiles as well. So if like one happens to get scuffed up, maybe you got a grandkid that's a ding-a-ling and messes one of these things up, you know, you can get a replacement for that, no problemo. Brand new furniture as well, I'm told, for 26. And this thing is, let's see if there's a name on it here. It just says barrel chair. I think they said Dove, but it is like soft and cushiony. I just think it is such a neat little look to it. The furniture does come with the model, just so that way you do know. A real house type furnace as well, which again, that'll be down in the description there for you. And then right over here, maybe the grandkids don't want to sleep in the loft. Maybe you got an adult couple. This is going to be a pull-out sofa. Now, as we come along over to this wall, not only do you have natural lighting left, right, and above, but you're going to see kind of the multiple colors here as well. Again, adjustable if you're not a fan of this look. I really am. I think it shows up really cool. But then you also got the 3-sided fireplace to keep you nice and a roasty and a toasty. I kicked one on to make sure it's kind of like the traditional RV style, and it puts out that same kind of heat. I'm imagining about 4,800 BTUs coming out of that to keep you nice and a roasty and a toasty. And then right above, you do have a residential style fan. And I like the way that the ceiling has a little bit of texture, a little bit of decor to it as well. But the fact that it's open and roomy, but it's still all one room, but it feels separated, is very cool, very unique to me. It's a real treat to come out here and record with them. So again, if you don't mind, drop that comment, or maybe even hit that hype button. I don't know what that hype button's all about, but it's got to help. You got the 3 bar stools right here, although I have a feeling you could definitely fit in quite a bit more. You could probably fit about 5 people to sit there uncomfortably, or 4 very comfortably, I would say. The laminate countertop is going to be called Portico Marble. So it's a fancy man's marble, Portico. Looks really nice, feels really nice. Babe, if you're watching, I love you. And then you're coming along, it provides you with a lot of good workability space, and you get plenty of moving and grooving room. So we're back over to here. You notice you have outlets really all over the place, so no shortage of plugging in anything. And then you got your control for your tankless water heater right there as well. So stainless steel farm style sink with the high-rise faucet. Whoosh, 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 hitting those dishes from all angles. You're also going to see that nice kind of like slate look for the cabinets as well. Real wood, adjustable shelving there too. So if you want to remove it, you can. Or if you want to like move it up for like a spice rack, that's kind of my style. I think that's what I would do. My wife would put like her KitchenAid and all that kind of stuff would probably go right there. 3 pull-out drawers over here, with the top one going to be dedicated to more of like a junk drawer, would be my opinion, or possibly, you know, some forks and knives. And then you got some bigger ones down here as well. And I do like the fact that you have some bigger storage here. It might be cedar lined back there, it looks like. Underneath the sink, let's see what we're working with. Nice and open, so I mean, you can put a trash can in there. They also have a shutoff valve on the plumbing too that I've been noticing as well, which is going to be really nice. Not all your classic RVs have it, but the park models seem to be doing that, so I'm digging it. But what do you guys think about the color of this? Again, adjustable. It's nice that you can kind of customize it. Let's see if I can, white shiplap accent wall. Slate gray cabinets. All right, so I was right. A lot of these companies will put out some fancy names for something that doesn't need to be. Slate gray right there, baby. All right, so right here you're going to have an oven. It's a 6-top burner, but you do have this middle griddle part right there. It's a 5-top burner, sorry, with the middle one being long, dedicated directly to the griddle, which I think that would be great for frying up some eggs, make some breakfast sandwiches. But right there you can see enough room to cook a turkey in that bad boy. I mean, that is a mighty impressive oven. That's one that I would actually appreciate to have in my house. And then, like I said, real tile for the backdrop. So love the tile there, love the PVC flooring. I would actually like to see more companies do that. And I was told by an AI when I was like, hey, give me a 5-minute rundown on this thing, that the PVC flooring is actually unique to them. So as long as AI is right, that's something that they do that nobody else is doing. GE appliance, so again, more residential finish, a week's worth of food, you know, absolutely no problem, with some storage above, which would be a great place for, like, you know, your bourbon or wine bar, or possibly some side, you know, like cleaning supplies and things like that. Get it up and away from the kids. Now right here, oh, what the heck just happened? What the heck? My gimbal just shut off on me. Let's see if I can re-kick it back up. All right, so bear with me, folks. You know, they hire me because I'm friendly. So right here, you have, again, the adjustable shelves, but you're also prepped for a washer and dryer. So if you're going to make a more residential style camper more residential by adding in the washer and dryer, you can do that. I'm assuming that's going to be a furnace access point, either right here or right here, with another one will probably be the water, I would imagine, but you're good to go. Loft right up here. I'll show you that here in just a second. The head height here underneath the loft is still pretty darn nice. So you taller folks will be happy with that. You're probably looking at about 6'4", 6'5" would be my best guess. The shower, one-piece fiberglass shower, and it is the corner radius. Now, you guys know that I'm not a huge fan of those, but I'll tell you, I do absolutely not mind it in these Woodland Park models, because as you can see, let me flip it up. One, you got head height similar to the hallway, but you got probably about a 1.5 roundy rating. 2 flat bellies would be approved for sure. So it's kind of nice to know that you got enough moving and grooving room. It's not one of those showers that you have to tape sponges to the walls just to be clean. And I love the porcelain top right there too. Plus you got a real house toilet where you can put your succulents. It's a porcelain toilet right there. You got a backlit mirror to show off the old bowling gun, baby. And look at that. GFCI here. 3 pull-out drawers. The bottom one are going to be about twice the depth. And then again, you have your shutoff valves and your plumbing. You can see the shutoff valve right there. But it'd be a great place for maybe another trash can if you want to keep it kind of out of the way. And I mean, you could put your little wood blocks, as you can see there, or all of your towels and linens could go in here and kind of out of the way. Now the bedroom. It's not the biggest bedroom. It is on a drop frame to provide you with good head clearance while you're coming down. But it has a queen bed with a more luxury style mattress. It's probably one of the most comfortable mattresses I've ever been on in an RV before. But you have the outlets on either side. And what's cool about it is, you guys know from watching my videos, my wife loves to read. I'm more of the audiobook kind of guy, but you're going to get things like dimmers, so you can kind of set the mood right, and you're having a good time, along with 3 of these sections that are all individually kind of closed off with kind of book storage on either end as well. Now you flip it around, you're going to see you have your exit, so you have your window, pull, push, and plop. You can get out in a hurry, but you also have a lot of good storage over here. So you're going to have 6 pull-out drawers. Let me go ahead and show you this. You got another one right below this to the left, and then 2 more down there that you can see as well. But I'm just going to open up just the one over here. You also get plug-ins there for your TV as well. So plenty of room for your hanging items. I mean, it's a really good sized closet, especially when you take into account that you get 2. So you have the husband's storage here, and then the wife's storage all around here. So she's having a blast, and you're washing the same clothes repeatedly. Heading up into the loft. I mean, look at this. Now, I'm gonna flip the camera around here for a second. So I am standing, I got one knee hiked up on the first stair down, and then I got my other one laying flat, and you can see I got about an extra 2 inches. So incredibly tall over here onto this section. And then the other side would either be for the grandkids that you like a little bit less, or predominantly made for storage. Like I could totally see having summer, spring, and fall like decor, decorations. My wife likes to decorate our house for Halloween and for Christmas and all that. Be a great place for that. And I also enjoy how it's all going to be carpeted as well. But all right, guys, I'm going to head around the outside, kind of show you what she's about there. But what do you guys think? I love it. 2026 Timber Ridge 260L by Woodland Park RV. Pretty darn impressive. I got another shoot tomorrow with another manufacturer. And then I'm going to start trying to find some of those tiny home villages. So if you guys know anybody, have some connections to anybody, drop that down in the description. And we just won't tell Woodland Park about that. But I would love to check out more of these. I just think, I mean, that's crazy. How fancy can you get in a park model? The answer is that fancy. That is incredibly cool. And then again, that fireplace keeping you nice and roasty and toasty. Real house furniture. And I love the fact that you have the cedar there too as well. So now you're coming out the door. I love that it is a sliding door. So that way, when you do take this, since it is a park model, you're going to be plopping and dropping it with the ability to move if you buy a new lot or something. But it gives you a lot of good space to build up a deck, build up a patio. And then again, you have your cedar planks there. And I like how you have the night lights. And again, look at all the window coverage that you get. So typically, actually, I'll go around the front. You have some outlets over there. I got enough room to squeak through here. Pretty darn cool facility too. I'd be interested to walk through some of it. But I'll tell you right now, from going to all the factories across the country and in different areas, it is a extremely clean parking lot, which I think probably speaks a lot to their quality of craftsmanship, because most of the places in the RV industry, I can't even drive back here because you get like nails inside your tires. I mean, they're awful. And this is one of the cleanest areas, and I highly doubt they cleaned up for little old me. This is probably their day-to-day. So clean you can lick off the floor. Tons of windows here. Again, you got the cedar lining. You also have a metal roof on this as well. And I will drop all that information, like warranties and all that, down in the description. But you have your furnace located right here. So that's going to be that one access panel. And then your other access panel for your water heater going up the steps, now that I see the disposition of it. 4 axles as well. And then you have your connection there for like your sewer and all that when you want to hard plumb it in. And then of course, your power box there too as well. You can also connect, obviously your propane and all of that. And you got some removable brake lights there for you too. All right. Let's flip around over onto this side. And I think that's about all she wrote, guys. So all that information will be down in the old description, Rooney. But again, it's the 2026 Timber Ridge 260L by Woodland Park RV. Make sure to check them out. My name is Hunter. Have a great day. See you.